Do we think that charged bolts thing is worth not using it then?
Probably not if you've got an
Yeah,
alternative.
do not use it on this fight.
No.
I haven't unlocked anything else that's good.
Yeah, I made sure to get the other proc that was good for me.
Yeah, unless you
Which I
let
was
the-
doing anyways, because it's good for delves and M+.
Healers, you can run cauterizing bolts, but it's more than likely you're going to get more throughput with stats. Ein, you should be running the haste proc. But you might not have it. Spark burst. I don't... Revs might be weird. Rev, you might need the mastery one.
Yeah, it would be mastery, but I don't have it.
The stat unlocks, you don't have to wait for the specific delves to actually be overcharged to go and get them.
And you can just
Yeah,
do
you
it
just run
as
it all
one.
one. Ridiculously fast, and then you get the buff.
Yeah, it's like it's not guaranteed, but it's like a 90% chance for it to drop, which is really
Not
stupid
guaranteed.
for no
I've gotten
reason.
it every time.
It's really not guaranteed. That's funny.
Yeah, I ran the one for the verse buff like 3 times and didn't get it until the third run.
That's so Reese.
Yeah, I got it on every single one of mine.
Yeah, that really is me, to be quite honest.
Eric in this.
Yeah. No, you can just go into the delves and go and run them and get them. It's only the upgrades to the eye level that are gated. Because I have all of them except for one. No, the secondary stat procs are the different proc options on it. Because charged bolts in this fight half the time goes into immune mines or goons that are in the fucking thingies.
Yeah, I'll probably do a more in-depth talk about this boss once we get our 20th. I haven't seen it. For now, we'll just get warm up on the relatively normal and easy.
Well,
Oh, Mello, are you free?
Yes. Except I just got disconnected.
Okay. Since you're here, I'll just quickly go through. Like, I don't understand.
I figured there's a reason we're doing this, so I'm just joining in.
Doing what?
Running against the wall over here.
Ankh and Mello, if you guys can pull up my stream.
Windrush.
He's trying to get to 9 3/4, I think. We'll do it, Sassy. We'll get there.
Okay. So, first thing I have to say about this boss. You're probably used to doing this boss with your starting on the earth side. We do the opposite in Mythic. We start on the metal side. Not only that, but if all 20 players are not on the metal when we pull the boss, it's an immediate wipe. Okay? So when you see a pull timer, make sure you're standing on the metal side, the left. Don't be in the middle. Don't be over here on the right. Be kind of near this triangle marker. Okay. The boss does not phase until every single person, all 20 players, are on the opposite side. So when we start on metal and we want to go switch him to earth side, all 20 players must be there at the right time. The way we handle this is we send 19 players super early, and then there's one player that stands back here. In this case, it's Sassy, usually. That will control when that 20th player goes across the line so that we can perfect time the phase. So for Ankh and Mello, what you guys need to know is just be okay with switching sides early.
Gotcha.
In fact, do that. Last major change. Mines are extremely important. We have to bait them close to melee. And then if you touch them, you basically die. Not only that, there's a decent chance if you touch them, you wipe the raid. So you have to run into melee to have them spawn. And then you have to slowly move around and make sure you don't hit them. And then once they're all spawned, you can move away. And then you need to start helping with soaking the red circles when the tanks start popping the mines. What it's going to look like is the boss will be close to here on pull. Everyone's just going to stand in melee. We're going to bait mines. You're just going to run away from them, soak all the way around here. There will be soaks here on the earth side too. So be prepared to just run around and soak. During this time, your only job is to make sure all of the red circles are being stood, or orange circles. And you are not touching mines. If you touch mines, it's basically white. After that, after mines, is the big orange hot mess. This will be handled by all of our immune people. So one person will get it. They'll pull it to the top side of the room between the triangle and X marker. They will stand there. If they are not an immune person, Reese will press Blessing of Spell Warding on them to make them immune. And then the rest of the immune people will soak. Because we don't have Vithendrin and Shark, I will need at least Morgan to soak. I'm not sure if I need one more. No. So Morgan and Coda, if you guys can soak, that would be great.
Okay.
We're all ready, but I will need you this time.
I sure was.
Cool.
I had been not doing that soak so that I could have Divine Shield in case Reese doesn't have it for second mines, but that hasn't been happening
that's
anyways.
what I wanted, but in this case, I think
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's the soak. So Mello and Ankh, try not to soak, or do not soak this. It'll do a fuck ton of damage to you, but also we want you in for the second soak. Happens later in the fight. There's obviously a chance you get targeted with this, though. So be prepared, if you are targeted with this mechanic, to run to the correct spot. After that will be the tank beam. This is the long red beam that gets pointed out. Try to point it near the triangle marker. Don't move it a ton. The tank will stand in the way. And you will get some externals to make sure you survive. After that is the gun frontal. We're going to point that to the opposite side. So this time it's pointed at the X. Again, just stand there. We'll external you and hopefully you'll live. After the two frontals, that's where we phase. So by this point, during those frontals, everyone should already be on the earth side except Sassy, and we'll do Coda. Coda, if you notice that Sassy's not getting any mechanics, you can just cross over. Sassy, because Coda might not be used to this, if you can communicate whether or not it's good to cross over or not, that would be awesome. But I think, Coda, you were already kind of paying attention to that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm used to looking out for Sassy.
Once we phase, the first mechanic on the Earth side are the prisons. We're going to drop the prisons on the left near the triangle marker, on the right near the cross. These should be relatively close to the boss. Like, there should only be a narrow gap between the prisons and not overlapping with the boss, but very close to the boss. Sometimes that will mean they will be on the markers, or they might be slightly off the markers, because it's kind of dependent on where this fire circle is.
How
Most
far
people
away
will
from the
not
wall
soak.
do you want those?
Sorry?
How far away from the wall do you want those?
Enough that you can walk behind, or like walk around in all
One
directions.
Taran hitbox.
Okay, cool.
If you are targeted with one of these, just go to one of the sides. Theoretically, the weak R will tell you left or right. Try to only break, so when you get knocked back, try to only break these inside walls, the ones pointed at the boss. If you break any of the others, we might lose on some of the upcoming mechanics. Don't get hit with this frontal. The boss will frontal towards the fire, so don't be standing there. That said, directly after the frontal, everyone needs to be standing in or near the fire. When you get the frost mechanic, the slow, slippy slide bullshit does not go away until you stand in fire. So if you get the ice mechanic, you have to run into fire and then run out and then go to safety and use the prison walls to live. And then try to use 2 walls. This is why it's important to have these somewhat off the wall, so that there's room to go all around. After that, it's a frontal where you have to hit both of the ads with the lightning frontal. If you get targeted with this, just point them at the ads here. Until you do that, they're immune. Once you do hit them, they're not immune. You can kill them. Again, Sassy and Oda will control when we swap over. So this is the next swap. And at this point, we're going to go down to the bottom of the room, and we're going to do mines again. And then it's all very similar to what we already did. Mines here at the bottom. Hot mess soak in the middle, which is everybody that wasn't in the immune soak originally. We're going to do the tank beam to the left. The gun cone to the right. Very similar to what we already did in the first phase. And then we're swapping. This is a somewhat different change, but in the second set of prisons, there are now 3 jails. You can see there's a left, a middle, and a right. The boss will be positioned between the left and the right. Or sorry, the left and the middle. And then the right one will be near the stairs. Your weak R should tell you which one you are going to. After that, Frost Boots is very awkward. So everyone has to run. If you are not in a jail, you have to run to the middle and be ready to touch the fire here. If you get the ice mechanic, touch the fire, and then you're going to have to gateway, and then use these walls that are super far away to not die. So be prepared for this big move. Because we're going to have the boss here, we're going to have to run all the way to the fire in the middle, then we're going to have to dip our feet with the icicles, then run all the way here, and then get behind these. For everyone else, make sure you're not in the path of these icicles, because they're going to be going basically across the entire arena. After that is the one frontal that we talked about that needs to hit the ads. Try to hit the ads, but that's it. After that, if we don't phase at 40%, it's basically what?
Cool.
So I know that was a lot. This is a pretty hard boss, so expect some mistakes. But yeah, let's give it a shot. We'll see where we struggle, and we can talk about things.
Always expect Spanish Inquisition as well.
I'll drop Feast when everybody's here. feast on blue.
Old Alchemy Chaos.
Coda, can I get mage food?
I didn't put it down. It's cool.
Okay, and this is for pull. Just need mage buff. You're pulling the boss. You roughly around here. Remember to be standing on the metal side. Untank.
I need to check I'm in the right talents real quick. I was not. That was a good idea for me to do that.
Why am I dying?
Ouch,
No. My toenails.
It was more that build didn't have Blessing of Spell Warding in it.
That seems
Yeah,
really
you don't
important.
need that.
Oh, I mean, I don't need it. Somebody else needs it.
I think it's technically livable, but
6, 5,
makes life easy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil. Healing Tide.
Get ready to be on boss. Bait mines.
Flourish. 3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Don't pop mines. Get away. Hope you
Ascendance.
can. Immune soak
Be
here.
off the door a little bit.
Can be a little bit further towards the off the wall. Should be pointed at the left, but don't move too much. That's great.
Waggle.
This is pointed at the right here.
Be on the
Everyone
dirt
that's
side.
not sassy can move over.
I'm just gonna send a B-res.
Get ready for jail positions here.
Left. Flourish.
Those are great. Jump.
Move to
This
boss.
is tank frontal, and then be on the fire here.
2, 1.
Once you're done
In
with
jail,
these, you can move to
boss
metal.
boots, don't get hit by those.
Oh, it died. Hehe.
3, 2, 1.
You're gonna hit both
Life
adds with
cocoon.
this lightning. And then we're swapping soon. Get ready to swap here. Swap now. Nice. And we're moving to the far ad.
There's no Mind Soaker, by the way, we need to back up. Or wipe, I suppose,
it
whichever.
can't be me. My shield is still on cooldown.
3, 2.
Should this bop work for it?
Invoke Yulon,
No.
the Jade Serpent.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You can just yellow them. This is a wipe anyway.
Who can take 33 million damage without dying?
Not me.
I can.
And another 6 million fire damage.
Vigil.
I couldn't.
Not a bad first pull.
I'll put down a flare.
You're not a
on
bad
it.
Go ahead
first
and
pull.
wipe.
So was it supposed to take that long for the left jail to break, or was that normal?
That was
Depends on
very
how
slow.
fast the ad
considering we had
dies.
2 DPS in there. It was very slow. It definitely should be far, far faster.
Which one? Left or right?
Left,
Left
the one
on
I
green.
was in.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
because we don't have the fire Shark.
Yep.
Leaving,
I think
but
that's it.
The fire shark.
I know I was fucking forgetting one of them.
thank you for putting him out. But
What was the
fucking around.
best last raid or last Tuesday?
Sorry?
Tuesday. What was the best health
40
percentage that we got
Oh, like
into?
45.
Okay,
We never got to.
gotcha.
The one that we didn't pop all the mines and were able to soak the circles in.
Yeah,
That was a good first ball.
we have
We
seen
did
all
the
of
first two
P1
phases.
technically.
Great. Just for prog, make sure you are being liberal with defensives during mines, or more importantly, when soaking them.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Healing Tide. Vigil.
He is completely toning me, by the way. There we go.
3,
That's weird.
1.
Hit mines and get away.
Ascendance. Tranquility.
In soak. Let's get positioning on the immune soak. To the left. Tank soak.
Coda, you'll be doing the blink. And everybody can be on dirt side now.
Point to the right here. And
Across.
swap. Jump.
Flourish.
Get to your spots.
Left.
My taunt is on cooldown.
On boss.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Dip your feet.
Make
in
sure you're
fire
staying back, Coda.
by walls.
Three, 2, 1.
The ads. Swap. Go towards the far ad.
Healing Tide. Flourish.
8 mines.
3, 2, 1.
Don't hit these.
Okay, that just killed me.
Vigil.
Does everyone soak?
Revival.
Ooh. Turtle ran out for the last one.
Iron Bark.
Serial, can you be the one that stays back?
Okay.
Me and Sassy are dead.
I did not know I got targeted.
Oh, I just stood on that like an idiot. Okay, well.
Everyone swap. We'll wipe after we see these jails. I just...
Three, 2, 1. Right.
If you are not in these jails, you can start moving towards the middle.
The right one should be on purple. Whoever's... Yeah, right there was... I actually don't know.
I
Probably
think it
not.
was
left.
Mellow.
We'll check weak auras after this one.
What is the angle that the Wikora is referencing when it says front left?
It should
Standing
Like
die.
we're
behind the
looking
boss,
at the
looking
wall.
Then your weak aura is out of date.
Gotcha.
So I will
Yeah, it
do a
should
weak
just say
aura
left,
check.
middle, right now.
We're
Yeah.
still.
Middle is still circle, correct?
It is 3 Wikors that you need to update, not just one of them. Also,
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah, Alec, you need to update one that's called liquid weak auras, and then you need to update the one that says liquid liberation of under.
I already to what? That 31?
You should be on the latest version. Yes, you are. So the liquid weak auras, you're one version behind, and then the actual raid pack, which has all the bullshit, like actual display, you are on version 19, and you should be on version 30.
I tried to update it earlier. But...
just delete it and then reinstall it.
Okay.
It was giving skull issues the other day as well when you tried to update it.
And Mellow,
It should be
you really need to
1.0.29. Is that the one we're looking for? .29. Okay.
We love Wikora bosses. Wahoo!
Mellow, if you can install all 3 of those that I just linked to you.
Okay, liquid Wikoras. That should be 29 as well.
Once you install, just let me know, and I'll check.
Probably just whatever the latest one on the site is.
Yeah, so Alec, now it's just the liquid weak auras that's...
Okay, try now. Should be, I just installed 20.
Sorry, what did you say?
1.0.20 is for the one I installed. The next version.
Yeah, you look at...
Thanks.
Yeah, also, none of these issues are the faults of our villains. Kind of expected. Mello, let me know once you got those 3 installed. I can't check.
He said in Richard that he has them.
Okay, so let's just give it a shot.
I thought I updated them earlier today, but apparently didn't take, so don't know what that's about.
Buffs, por favor.
Just need mage.
Did we defeat the Wikora boss?
10,
Theoretically?
8, 7.
For now.
Was it just the placement of the jails that it changed?
Celestial
They
Conduit.
changed the naming of how they're all done and like
Healing
the
tide.
organization.
Hmm.
It's far more intuitive now. How they had them assigned before was awful.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke
Eight
Yulon,
lines,
the Jade Serpent.
away. Cooking.
Tranquility. Ascendance.
That was 2 people who were not meant to soak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stand in this, it's funny.
No,
Vigil.
don't stand.
I'm standing in it.
Join me.
I'm staying standing in it.
Don't wait. Isn't it a wipe if 5 don't soak?
Yeah, but
I
fire
don't
funny.
know.
And the fire.
Oh, I see. My second soak hit me for 67 million.
I like to die to the sound of the GTFO going off.
Yeah, we had 2 accidental pops there.
I didn't know you were a French shine. That's a funny joke, though.
So far, though, we have not had any accidental pops from our people that have not been here, so well done. Keep it up.
Sassy yells at me about mines on heroic, so I'm used to paying attention.
Can we get a rest, please?
No, it's salty.
Fine.
I do?
I just
Yeah,
tell
I guess
people to say
Salty yells
waka
at me.
waka waka.
Sassy gently reminds me.
Yeah, I'm a yeller. Got to go in authoritative voice. Have to use that top tone, you know?
I don't know. There's still festering wounds. That's the biggest
That's
problem.
gonna be something that's gonna be forever. That's
10,
just a part of the fact.
8,
Just
7, 6,
sad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Healing tide.
Bait on top of boss. Lines.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon,
And
the
avoid
Jade
mines.
Serpent.
Oak.
Ascendance.
In soak.
Vigil.
Let's point to the left.
And be on the dirt side.
Flourish.
What?
Tranquility.
Holy shit.
Woohoo. Never doubted it.
Might be going too close for that.
Left.
Good.
Three, two, one.
Move on, boss.
Celestial Conduit.
Move to metal side once you're out of these.
3,
Wait, this at
2,
both ads?
1.
Life Cocoon.
Popping.
Vigil.
Eight mines on top
3,
of this ad.
2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Mines.
Healing tide. Revival. Rewind.
Go and reset.
See y'all later.
Yummy fire, yummy fire.
I'll jumper cable.
I would suggest everybody putting the new recuperate spell on the boss.
Oh, what?
Why would I do
am-
that? I have mage food.
Because it's faster than mage food by like 10 seconds.
It literally isn't.
Yeah, mage food is twice as
Okay.
much.
You could also use this Wikora and just click on it when the logo appears on your screen.
But mage food should be twice as fast.
No, Mage Food is twice as long, so it's twice as much health, but it's 20 seconds. Recuperate is
Recuperate is 50% over 10. Mage food is
It doesn't matter,
20%
we're trying to figure
That's
we're
true.
figuring fight stuff out.
Hawk, can you change your healing assignments to be basically all of your cooldowns during mind pops?
Sure.
I think you should have Healing Tide and Ascendance for every single one.
I don't know if I have ascendance for the second one.
Yeah, well,
You got 2-minute
we will
ascendance,
see. It should be exactly 2 minutes. Oh, you might have to change.
Ascendance
to
is
2
3
minute
minutes.
You might be able to go to first ascendant, swap to first ascendant, and it'll be a 2-minute ascendance. It'll be less healing, but you'll be able to do it more often.
Correct.
Done.
That's a
I
classic
honestly
for
don't know
M+.
what's good for healing in this fight, so I'm kind of just playing it by ear. But it looks like the mines are like hard fucking us.
They are hard fucking us. The soaks, if I soak more than 2, I fucking die almost every time.
Yeah, I would say just save all of your defenses and walls for that, and then make sure you're using health potions and stuff.
Every mine you soak is like 2.5 million damage, but if one touches the floor, it's 7.5 million to everybody. So do what you can to get to them.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
I'm trying to stay in the same area every time so that I'm not, you know.
Eight mines.
2, 1.
Everyone soak here.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Tranquility.
My shield ran out.
Immune soaked here. Point to the left. One's pointing to the right.
And keep it here.
You can keep it there. Everyone swap. Yeah, I don't think we need that swap.
Left.
Get your soak spots.
On boss.
2, 1.
Our ad's going to be turbo healthy, so as soon as these walls break, please help the left ad.
Three, 2, 1.
crossing soon. Now.
Vigil.
Get to the other end. 8 mines on top of boss here.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Everyone soak. Everyone just focus on soaking.
Ascendance. Healing Tide. Revival.
Oof.
There's just 4 over here, and there weren't enough bodies.
Yeah, we had accidental pops. I think it's just 1 accidental.
I was like, oh god, I don't have enough people in myself to cover. Sometimes you
believe
get
never
straddled
died.
too. I don't recommend straddling too, but you can do it.
Remember that if you are in jails and it is late in the Frostboot cast, the Frost mechanic, the Frost Spear, still goes through the jail. And there's a distinct possibility that you will get hit.
Nice.
So generally try to stand towards, like, this side of the jail if possible while the spear is zooming past you.
My death was because I poured it out, and one of the icicles was a little too far back, and so it got me in my portal location.
There's a repair near triangle as well.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Windrush.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil. Three, 2, 1.
Invoke
Healing Tide.
Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Ascendance. Tranquility.
Ooh.
You can soak. You can onk that.
Be on the dirt side when you can. Swapping.
Flourish.
Get your spots.
Left.
On boss.
3, 2,
Beat.
1.
Be on metal side.
3, 2,
Hit both ads with this.
1.
Crossing.
Three,
8 on top of boss
2,
here.
1. Windrush.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Ascendance. Healing Tide. Flourish. Revival.
Everyone soak.
Rally. Vigil.
Move to dirt side.
This to the left. Wait, this to the right.
You can stay here.
Everyone cross.
Or circle is middle. Right goes by the stairs.
2, 1.
Celestial conduit.
Right.
Start creeping towards fire.
Can I get an external here? Just anything.
Have one? We're gonna
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Everyone on fire here? Everyone on fire?
Windrush.
Up your feet.
And we're staying here, just pushing balls.
This is the lowest percent we've ever gotten, by the way.
1.
Life cocoon.
Tranquility.
Close.
We are so close to phasing there.
It's pretty good.
Happening. I felt like we were bleeding out. Going into the second frostboot.
Wasn't revved down.
I be-rezzed him.
Oh, okay.
At this point, I'm just sending be-rezzes on cooldown for people.
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Taking pancakes.
No,
So it's just it's programmed for us to be in that in the second and third jails, right? So I just gotta save CDs. For some reason, I thought it was random.
Yeah, so you will
Okay.
almost always be in a jail.
Okay.
In fact, I don't think there's a scenario where you won't be in the second jail. That said, you don't actually want to break out before frostboots. You want to break out after frost. Don't pull.
Wariro. I just want to pronounce the word I typed.
I'm gonna send this one
Wariro.
really break. That was
It's
incredible.
a me,
though. That was-
Wario.
Like I said, that was the best pull we've ever had.
It's just because we soaked all those soaks on the second soak.
I mean, yeah, it is because of that.
It seemed a lot more stacked than usual. Like I got 3 in a row that were all in like one spot
Yeah, it's really nice when that
instead
happens.
of having to run around.
Yeah.
So what happens when we phase at 40? Forgive me if it was explained, but
I have not.
We
gone-
panicked.
We have
Okay.
not covered intermission.
okay, yeah. I'm just making sure.
But he starts doing his charge thing.
Right.
You know, he charges around. And he does a spin attack with the two, like one hand blasting one way and one hand blasting the other way. He does that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Plus some other
Warhammer's
bullshit, which I'll
just
talk about once we get there. But I want to just
Lovely.
cleanly get there.
More bullshit. Exactly what we needed. A buddy of mine's at like 18% for Muggsy, and kind of been neck and neck for our guild, so I feel like it's not so far away.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten to the hard part.
Yeah, but
Well,
the
hopefully
first
it'll
time
fall
that
away.
one arm bended, second phase was the hard part, and we crushed that. So
That's true. Hopefully it's the same thing. We don't need a 200 pull boss here. Is what's average for this one? In terms of stats?
Literally dozens.
don't know. I guess 150 to.
This is typical for on prog stats 103, so starting at 103 to 150, so it's not so bad. Considering one armband, it was 100 and 172. I wonder if that's just like a statistical filter, though.
Okay, Muggsy is apparently 100 to 150. And Gallywix is 75 to 1.
Like OAB has a bigger range.
Yeah, it's 100 to 172. It's interesting,
Makes you
actually.
wonder. Yeah.
Like, that would imply that one arm bandit takes more pulls. That just seems very weird to me.
Maybe it did in the beginning, and now it doesn't as much. I don't know.
I wonder if it's just a hardness filter, you know? Like, the better guilds are going to make it to Muggsy quicker, and they'll do it faster. Pull down the average.
Hello, person that joined the delve that I was doing.
Did Morn join a delve with you?
Yeah, I was doing a delve to get the haze buff proc, and he just walked in, and then he left. And it's the longest fucking storyline in the delve too. I don't know if I'm gonna be done by the minute.
Oh, no, you won't.
I did the fishing part, so that's the longest part of it, right?
I have no idea. Fungal Folly is weird.
Isn't that the one where you like go on the acid trip with the flying elephant?
That is one of them, yes.
I have arrived.
Fairbeck.
They're telling me I'm about
the
to get on
elephant
an
is
acid trip.
Micromancer Cavern. That one's not as long as filling up the drills with the 3 things. At least when I play my DK, having to walk back and forth.
Oh yeah, the filling the drill is fucking annoying.
That one and the catapult.
I forgot I needed to go get that and didn't do it. Next break, maybe. I got to get a drink and then got distracted because somebody talked about delves. And then didn't get one. I just got so excited.
You're just forgetting to do everything that you meant to do. Mere water affects the memory. I've heard that from somewhere. You know what?
Can't remember where.
I was
I
trying
don't
to
think it
drink a
affects the
salsa water,
memory.
but I'm gonna become a gamer too. I'm gonna get me a Mountain Dew.
I don't think it affects the memory if you don't drink it.
Dakota, you're a naysayer. I got it.
Oh.
Now I need a summon.
How many pulls have we had?
56.
No, that was pull number 79, the last one, according to Raider.io.
I do rum and
6
Dr.
pulls tonight.
Pepper
Does
instead of
anyone
rum
know
and
why my
Coke. It's
details is
dope.
not capturing poll.
I don't know.
At Gork, is this real?
That was poll 79. We're 1.2% away from Morgan, it's 100 to 150. We're probably a little bit behind the curve.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Potentially considerably behind.
I don't know.
We got ahead of the curve.
My friend who's at 20% or whatever it was, they're only at like 130 pulls. So, and they do 3 nights a week. I don't think it's that far behind. They do 3 nights, not only. In addition to 2 nights, they do an extra night.
I think on his warrior we would not have been.
Don't think about mechanic, just think about the damage.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's nice that at least we don't have to
I can see
stop
his
doing
face.
damage, right?
I think even if this character was good, I wouldn't have pushed it anyway because I'm fucking AFK for half of this goddamn fight. Eric is sitting because his raid lockout is turbo dog water.
What does that mean?
I don't.
They were not able to zone in because their lockout reset, so they're not on our instance ID.
Reese, I'm not convinced you're using that slang correctly.
I like to think I'm a smart man, but when I hear those words in that order, I'm like, right?
Turbo dog water makes sense.
It is dog water of the turbo.
No, that just
variety.
means we're old, I think.
Why do you
Advanced-
feed bad water
advanced
to your
dog water.
dogs, though? That's animal cruelty.
I think it's like an overcharged delve, but for dog water.
Mm,
It's turbo dog water.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
I
your
just don't
dog-
know what makes dog
Well,
water
your dog
bad other than
gets-
if you're a human drinking the dog
No, it's
water,
not bad.
I guess.
It's turbo. Like it gets a new
No, it's
leash with a socket in it, and it can proc lightning damage when you're going on walkies.
it's the dog water part is like it's like dog shit, but it's from the other side of the dog.
That's pee. Why don't you just say dog piss?
Because it's the PG version.
When I think of dog water, I think the water I put in my dog's bowl.
You don't pee
And I
in
won-
there?
and then I wonder why that's bad when people say dog water.
Cereal.
No, my dog doesn't like pee in the water.
Yeah, I don't know what the origin of dog water is, but I
Yeah.
always felt like it's like water in like
Sorry.
a dog's drinking bowl.
I thought.
Right, and then but then that doesn't make sense.
One
I mean,
rush
would you
is
want to drink from your
good.
dog's drinking bowl? I wouldn't.
Feast is down.
You let your dog lick your face. What's the difference?
I didn't let my
One's
dog.
going inside of my mouth.
I saw my dog going to town on himself way too
Dogs
many
lick my
times.
face.
Yeah, no, I was just like, dude, you go way too hard on that. Your tongue's never touching my face.
Sometimes you can add a bit of extra flavor to your meals by using dog water in your sous vide.
I let the dogs out. Hoo.
I'm uncomfortable.
Would you be more comfortable if I pronounced it South Vide?
That's wide.
That's how it's spelled.
No.
8, 7,
Fuck the French.
Hey, whoa.
Damn.
Calm the
That's
fuck
good
down.
in the kill pool.
2, 1.
I'm clipping it out of context.
Eight mines.
3, 2, 1. Tranquility
Ah.
Descendants. Healing tide.
Yeah.
I see.
Set.
I may have walked
Our
my
reset
last
was
walk.
called Don't Soak.
Don't soak. Don't soak.
Where's
don't
he going? Oh no! Kill me! Do it now! Do it!
Pick up your teeth.
I was dancing around on my
It's
pretty
me,
pony
the
trying to
potty
die.
pooper. I'm the potty pooper. God, the Arnold soundboard
the
back in the day.
dinosaurs, the Ice Age.
Fucking, I don't know if anybody is old enough to remember the Arnold soundboards, but
Who is your daddy and what does he
who
do?
was your daddy? Yeah. Oh God.
Put that
Detective John Kimball.
I worked
I'm a
at
cop, you
Circuit
idiots.
City. When that stuff was popular, I was working at Circuit City, and we used to just call other people in other departments and just play that, like, just do that to people constantly throughout the day to survive.
See, I'm thinking about like the vent harassment vids.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Balls of Steel.
5,
Balls of steel.
It is an ancient place.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
I worked there when I was in college. To give you an indication.
8 mines.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Ascendance. Healing Tide. Flourish. Tranquility.
Left.
Be in the dirt when you can.
Right. To your spots.
Left.
I'm boss.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Three, 2, 1.
That's supposed to point at the ads.
I got the dad.
Cross.
Oh. Just gonna bait in the middle.
Flourish.
Also,
Yeah,
the skull marker
boss here.
all the markers disappeared.
3, 2.
I still
see
see the marker.
Watch your feet.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Revival.
I messed up there. Go reset.
And the mines are desync. That's really fun. Woo! I love this fight.
My bad there.
I don't think you really love this fight. I think you're joking.
I think maybe I want to kill
Really?
myself a little bit.
I
But
think
we
you're
move.
joshing us. Why is it called Joshin? Is there just a really like mischievous guy named Josh that it was named after, you think?
Josh is an asshole.
Damn, he's not even here.
Fuck that guy.
Can I get a repair?
Why didn't you repair during break?
There's one near green.
First thing that comes up when I search Joshin is not what I would expect.
This is just the fucking meme. Like, Drake, where's the door?
It is literally your first time getting that mechanic ever, so, you know, don't worry about it.
You got
It
one of
says,
them.
Joshin, disability and neurodevice support. Support system
Oh.
built by and for the community, an all-in-one support system for neurodiversity.
Don't pull that pistol thing.
Oh god.
There are no markers.
There's 100%.
There are markers.
I see all the markers.
Literally
I mean,
all of them.
Yeah, I
markers are
see
down.
all the markers. If you're not seeing the markers, it's not
I
us.
went to reload my UI because I don't see the markers.
The only marker not down is purple.
It's because you're like, oh, I don't get any. The game didn't break on me yet.
They went into an instance group. It might have reset when you got put in the instance group for the Delve.
Congratulations, D-Rex. You played yourself.
I'm here. I don't know why.
All good.
If the fire puddle is too far off the door and the boss is like not up on the marks, just put the cages next to the
Alright,
boss.
I'm
You
good.
don't need to run up to the mark.
I don't know what you just did, but you broke my UI.
Who just
I
did? What
might
do you mean?
I might
Nobody-
need to relog because I'll screenshot this.
Yeah, go ahead and restart.
If it's just all green, it might be your NVIDIA drivers.
So that actually happened to me during a delve, and I just reloaded. But like the same green UI thing happened to me, so I don't.
Yeah.
And I did an update. I haven't updated my drivers in like a million years, so.
It's anything after 566 has random issues with that in random games. They've been
That's
having
the
trouble
first
with
time that has happened to
DisplayPort output on various things for a while now.
It's just wild that the first time it happened to me is like the same night that Sassy, or I learned about it. You know, I'm
It's
just like,
very random. Yeah,
it's contagious.
I think there's something with this patch that's messing.
I'd seen
with it
other display
specifically.
issues, but not green.
That's fucking weird, man.
It's been okay since I went back to the December version.
I've never seen that before.
And you had it happen on HDMI too, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm DisplayPort.
Yeah, Reload UI fixes it.
Yeah, my shit's fixed now, so I think we're good.
You can. There was a couple other settings that you tried too, right? The either
Yeah.
DirectX 11 or there's a thing you can turn off that multi-threading or something.
If it happens again, I'll go down that list.
Yeah, there's a few
Now we're
different
good.
things. But yeah, it's NVIDIA.
It
I'm
was
never
happening
buying
every
NVIDIA
pull for
again.
me, so if it's not happening to you, probably
Are we
fine.
sure that's NVIDIA? Because I feel like that would be an actual like graphical issue.
No, they've had documented issues with it.
Yeah, but is it like confirmed NVIDIA for that specific issue?
For DP 1.4, yeah.
Alright.
Celestial
It's just
Sun
they've
with-
been trying to fix it and they haven't been real successful.
Vigil.
They noted it, and even in this last patch notes, that this patch was to try to fix some of that, and it didn't really. It seems to have made it worse
Hit on
for some
boss.
people.
2, 1. Healing Tide. Ascendance. Flourish. Tranquility.
In soak. Went to the left. Went to the right. Swaps. Your spots.
Left.
On boss.
3, 2, 1.
Help on this ad.
3, 2, 1.
Cross.
Vigil.
The more we're stacked up here, I think the closer the bombs will be when they go off.
Maybe on boss.
3, 2.
So that's probably what helped us in that second one last.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Revival.
Thing you got, use it.
AMZ.
Oaks.
Rewind.
Move to dirt when you're safe.
Right.
Cross.
Just take a B-res, please.
Flourish. 3, 2, 1. Right.
Thoughts?
Move towards fire.
Vigil. 3, 2, 1.
Who's in a bad place?
Should I stack those second jails more?
What for?
Seems like we're rotting. And I don't know if it's a lack of healers out of jails. Not.
I'm riding on the inside. Does that count?
As those frostbits are coming out, it just feels like everyone's health is just.
What healer is even out during that part?
I am.
Whoever just talked was not intelligible.
It's Ankh. Sorry, Ankh is out.
He said I am.
Do you guys have anything for that section, or is it already all gone?
Well, keep in mind that 3 of the healers are assigned to jails. There's only 1 healer out. Or I guess it's only 2 of the healers are assigned to jails, but it's theoretically
Yeah,
possible.
yeah. It's possible they get targeted, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Is there a situation you could have 4 in there? Or will it always try to leave 1 not targeted, do you think?
I guess theoretically both. There's maybe a
That would
scenario
suck.
where like
Imagine all 4 healers are in fucking jails,
that's
Jesus.
theoretically possible.
I have Spirit Link Totem that I could send at least the first one.
I think it's
If people aren't already doing it, it's probably better to stand like right on the edge of the fire puddle and then dip in if you get the ice rather than moving in early and taking a couple of ticks if it's not on you. For that one specifically.
I guess that time
I got speed running back with the fucking gold nonsense.
some people died to the molten gold pool. Like maybe I'm just like misattributing what we're doing. Maybe we're taking avoidable damage and we should.
The gold pool is 100% avoidable damage for people. Like that is against the wall as tight as it possibly can be,
Like,
and not
mine
even
died
close to the
spear,
jails.
Avoidable. You theoretically died to spear, though. I don't know where you were.
9,
I was running back trying to drop the gold puddles and got speared.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Three, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Ascendance. Healing tide. Tranquility.
All right.
Vigil.
Moving to dirt.
Thoughts?
Left.
Try to be off the fire here.
Three.
To the boss.
1. Spirit Link.
Make sure you're staying back.
Res on.
3, 2, 1.
Life cocoon.
Moving to metal.
Flourish.
Stayed on top of boss here.
3, 2, 1. Ascendance. Healing Tide. Revival.
There's a bomb hiding inside of that ad.
Windrush.
Look in the middle, look in the middle. On skull, on skull, on skull, on skull, on skull.
Rally.
Yes.
Rewind.
Thanks, Oak.
Vigil.
Move to dirt if you're not in this. Moving to dirt in 2.
Three, 2, 1. Right.
It's your spots.
Move towards fire.
Oh shit.
Is here.
3, 2, 1.
Try to hit ads with that beam.
Stupid bear. Thank you, stupid bear.
Does a healer have cables, or do I? No, yeah,
I can do it. Oh.
Try to use defensives early during the mine mechanic. A couple instances I'm watching where people pop their defensive at 4% health and then continue soaking. It's not going to save you. Rest it at 100% health.
That being
As soon as
said,
you-
if you're
as soon
the
as you
only
go
one
for
there,
your first
it's
soak,
better to
just press
stand in it and die.
Yes, correct. It's obviously better to stand in and die, but please do not hold your defensive for 5% health. Rest at 100%.
Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Windrush.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial conduit.
Vigil.
mines.
3, 2, 1. Healing tide. Ascendance. Tranquility.
Soak. Be a little bit further. Well. Right. What? Get your spots. Jails be a little bit off the fire here.
Left.
Not overlap with fire. Be close to the boss. Close to the boss. Close to the boss. Close to the boss.
Three, two,
Vigil.
1.
Spirit Link.
Be on metal when you can.
3,
Hit both adds with
2,
this.
1.
Cross. That's terrifying.
Flourish.
Hit on boss here. Boss.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke
Healing
Yulon,
tide.
the Jade Serpent.
Ascendance. Revival.
One soak. One marker.
AMZ. Rally. Rewind.
Should be pointing left, but this is fine. Oh.
I'm staying here.
Spots.
Ooh, somebody was standing on the line.
Vigil.
And the pile of pets look like.
Not bad. Only one death to that second set of mines. And it was what, an accidental pop, right? Other than that, we like lived.
Yeah, I had one just spawn right on top of me. I usually notice it, and this time I didn't.
It is kind of sketchy how we did it because we space out the mines a lot. Were there any soaks left while the?
There was one that was
rocket-
close. There was one that was close that I had to run to, but nothing impossible.
The last set of soaks were landing while everybody was running to the middle there, yeah.
D-Rex, why don't you do that every poll? I'm starting to think you're the reason we didn't phase on 41.2% wipe.
Buffs, please.
Okay, we have to insult the French more.
Mage buff, please.
10.
Where they
Yeah,
ban
I-
smoking in public? Isn't that all they do?
7.
I think that's about where you want to be for the first group soak. Put traps down there a little bit off the wall.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
On boss for baits.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade
Healing
Serpent.
tide. Ascendance. Flourish. Tranquility.
Look. What? Get your spots. Be straddling the boss and just off the fire. Markers are not always 100% correct. Those positions are great.
On boss.
Spirit Link.
3, 2, 1.
Just at the
You're probably the
eyes.
same as well as me.
2, 1.
Cross. Hit on boss here.
3.
Remember, use defensives liberally.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Mass Ascendance. Barrier. AMZ. Healing Tide. Revival. Vigil.
You have to live. One sec.
Rally. Rewind.
Left. Rev, I think we can move your rewind to the second one.
Oh. Me on the dirt side.
From cross.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Right.
I'm fucking done. I'm running.
Windrush. Windrush.
Watch the frost line.
Flourish.
3, 2, 1.
Gotta hit both ads with that, Morn. Want to rotate to the other one. Then go ahead and reset. What a terrible pull.
We had a couple DPS for dead for most of the fight phase. Saying
So
living up, that would have been a phase.
Got executed right before we went to dirt.
It be like that.
You got put in the dirt before you got to get to the dirt.
You were born in the dirt. You'll die in the dirt.
It's fair. I did that to you once. I had it coming.
Praise.
Buttons like that are so hard.
Yeah.
It's like binding.
Buttons are hard.
So am I.
You should bind it, but it's like you got to be careful with how you're binding it.
I literally, it's right now I have it on shift 4 and I have nothing on shift 3 so that I don't fat finger it. And then I was at like 10% and I hit shift 3 and then I died. Because, you know, it's annoying.
Now you're gonna be thinking about it. You're gonna hit it again.
Oh, absolutely.
I know how that goes.
I honestly should have just clicked it.
10, 9, 8, Windrush. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
8 mines.
3, 2, 1.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Tranquility. Flourish.
Good positioning.
Ironbark.
Swap.
Ah, I fucked up.
Good wipe.
I don't think we have a choice.
You always have a choice.
Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
I own a bit.
Nice.
Not even to dry yourself, you just walk around with a wet ass.
It's a quote.
As a fan.
Quoting Beegers.
Does he even wash his hands? I don't know.
Legally, they can't stop you from using those hand dryers on your ass.
Hey, he's not wrong. Legally, they can't. I don't think.
Are you sure?
I don't want him to be right.
I'm sure you would get public indecency unless you're the only person in the room, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you own one yourself, you can do whatever you want
I
with
have
it.
one on my wall.
10,
You can use it to heat
Oh,
up
it's
a
next to
hot
my
dog
urinal.
bun,
7,
or dry off your ass.
5. Windrush. 4, 3.
I mean, they have them hooked into bidets.
Celestial Conduit.
They have little air dryers, that'll blow your ass dry.
Mine does not have one of those. I just have to dry with toilet.
The fancy Japanese toilets have them.
I use way less toilet paper though.
They also talk.
2, 1.
Why not use a regular
The
towel?
Jade Serpent.
Nice.
Ascendance. Healing Tide.
Like a beach towel?
Tranquility.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh no, we died.
Wipe.
Don't
He was too distracted by the bidet conversation.
I guess like
I, for one, am happy to know Ash's.
We got a bidet hooked up in my
Working
new
for
bathroom, and it doesn't even have heated water. I can't wait for the mornings during the winter. He's gonna wake me up so good.
Oh god, he's lighting me up. I lived.
Is he lighting up your sweet cheeks?
Yeah, my bad.
That joke doesn't really excel. It's got a bad outlook.
Yeah, I think this dude's got a
I think
PowerPoint.
my ODST is corrupt. Or is it OST?
Yeah, it's OST, I think.
Old school rune tape.
Alright, we got a couple of int pulls out of the way. We got this now. This is when we phase it.
Dropping the good luck frost trap to counteract the effects of the firebomb.
Good idea.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Windrush. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Three, 2, 1.
Ascendance. Healing Tide. Tranquility.
Sorry for helping.
What in the hell happened?
Crossing in 2.
Left.
Thoughts?
Move into boss.
3, 2,
Spirit Link.
1.
Got one far shard. Make sure you're watching. It's right under the ad.
Three, two, 1.
There's an ad still alive.
Oh shit, he's gooning. Swap.
The ad is just enraged and beating the shit out of entire raid.
Oh yeah, and it can't die, so he's mad.
Yeah, go
He big mad. That
What
big
happened to-
that
what
goon.
happened to the right ad?
His goon session
1.
was successful, I guess.
We should
you
have
could
had
say.
2 DPS in there, right? Goal and Rash.
Oh, we were missing somebody, I think it looks like.
Okay, we just missed getting in there.
Oh, okay.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Windrush.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Eight mines.
3,
Healing
2,
Tide.
1.
Ascendance. Tranquility.
Soak.
You can take that.
Ironbark.
Be in dirt when you can. Popping.
Left.
We're off the boss mark.
Move to boss.
3, 2,
Spirit
1.
Link.
Prepare your dipping toes.
Hit both the ads.
2.
Flourish.
Life cocoon.
Swapping to 2.
Hit him, boss.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke
Ascendance.
Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Healing tide. AMZ. Rewind. Revival.
Hook.
Rally.
Move to dirt when you're safe. Swapping to 2.
Flourish.
Three, 2, 1. Right.
Move towards fire.
Windrush.
Three, 2, 1.
Both ads with that.
Vigil.
Not too far off again.
And we had a lot.
Like, if we have enough people alive, are we gonna like lust around there to kind of like push phase them?
That was just people dead. We would have phased it.
Oh, okay.
We will.
It was 3 of us dead after the second set of soaks. I don't know what else to do. I had 2 cooldowns up before the bombs came out, and I still died.
You had like
But it's
4
just because
stacks.
I'm soaking like 3 and 4 of those at a time because
No, I
I'm
mean
soaking
like
everything
you.
I can.
You had like 4 stacks of the heal absorb.
Yeah, that's from Reese popping, not you soaking.
Oh. Well, you do have to sort of pay attention to that if possible. If that's not cleared. So the way it works is our heals will go into the healing absorb first. So if you're not cleared and another mine is soaked, not only does it refresh your current stack, it adds on top of it. So like
So what do I do about
it'll
that?
give you a big healing absorb. And then we'll try and heal you. If we don't heal you all the way, and then we pop another mine, it'll not only go to back to the 1 full stack, it'll go to 2 full healing absorbs. And then repeat. So you have 5 of those.
That's not good.
Yeah, so it's very important to pay attention to your healing absorbs, especially when you're low. Start thinking about using health stones. Start thinking about using health potions. We're doing our best.
Probably rip both back to back after like 2 or 3 pops to clear if you still have stacks, because both of those together should clear stacks.
Gotcha. So that's why.
And then I don't have it later. It's just, I guess, yeah, okay. It's just there's gonna be more stuff later that I'm gonna need it for.
It depends on positioning there, if the smart heal picks you or not, because we've got 2 seconds to heal 20 people, whatever it is, 100k health. So.
And if you look at healing assignments, we have pretty much everything. We're doing all shaman CDs on.
I mean,
mines.
it's just we're losing like 2 or 3 people every time there, no matter what.
We did it once,
So
correctly.
it's just I don't. Okay, that's the outlier though.
Yeah.
Every other time, it's been like 1 or 2 of us have melted there just because.
Yeah, I think
I'll
it's
put
just
down AMZ. Maybe save some people some damage. Especially if there's like 3 or 4 around the same area.
I'm also throwing out mass barrier every time. It's just HP potions and health stones, though, is the easiest way to make that stuff go away.
I usually use both every time.
Yeah, I have to use my health potion pretty much every time. I'm pretty sure that's like the place we have to use it the most, because the third set of mines isn't like we soak them, right? It's just ice daggers
we
and
do.
kite.
We have to soak
Oh,
the exact same number
fucking
of
hell.
mines.
We
Okay,
have
look
mines
us.
there, but we have the first set of healer cooldowns back up, and it's like coming out of the tail end of last.
Ah, that is actually fair. So yeah, it's probably just HP potion on second set of mines for
Alright,
everyone then.
I'll plan on using pots there then. I hate.
The shaman curse of having one defensive.
I just hate. I mean, I have plenty of defenses. Just I hate the feeling of like I hit them all and I still fucking die. So it's like.
Yeah. It's fun being a male class, I know.
Oh god, it's
Mage
so
buff,
fucking
please.
painful. Do mechanic correctly, still die.
Yeah. I love it here.
Fun design.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Back for mines.
3, 2, 1.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Tranquility.
Nope. Left. Crossing.
Staying here.
Cross.
Flourish.
Get your spots.
Left.
On boss.
Boss.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Oh, god damn.
3, 2, 1.
Life Cocoon.
I literally was not even alive for 30 seconds. 3 seconds before it fucking targeted me.
Vigil. Flourish.
Bait.
Bait mines.
Tide. 1. Ascendance. Spirit Link. Revival. AMZ. Rewind.
Everyone soak.
Rally.
That's a high-end gateway. Be on dirt when you can. Stay in here.
Please don't get
Crossing.
hit by that if you're not moving.
Windrush.
Three, 2, 1. Right.
You want to move purple out a little bit further next full.
Okay.
I keep forgetting to move the marker.
Vigil.
2, 1.
We're doing it, Peters.
Be on this side. By the jails. Pull the boss a little bit more towards the jails.
Aw, shit. I forgot to dodge that.
Good luck, wheelchair.
The beam is spinning. The beam is spinning.
He's always going to charge to the correct spot.
It's based on the tank positioning in Mythic, right?
It's boss position.
Or boss position, yeah.
Yeah, I just taunted him to make double sure.
That's fine. I have no idea where to bait him. So
I got murked.
You're almost in the last phase. Last phase.
3.
You can trim in 5 villages.
Celestial Conduit.
The intermission
I
is
do.
charging.
I bloodlusted.
And then we would
I wanna
root these
recall-
mines, and then we would pop 4 of them, leave 2 alive.
Oh, and ice daggers.
Woof.
Oh, I see. It's leave 2 so they can ice dagger it. I see.
That's gonna be fun.
Do you still only need 1 bot up for the ice dagger to stop it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. At least you don't need 2. How fucked would that be? It just feels like something they might do.
And you can both at the same
The 2 for the wall thingy is just for a backup.
Gotcha.
Because it can hit the same wall, but sometimes they're like slightly delayed, so it'll go through one and hit the other.
Got it.
Go ahead and take a break. When we come back, I'll go ahead and stream again, and we will cover intermission. The last phase.
I think it's where we covered that. Maybe I was just imagining things.
Somebody
Not
tell me
myself,
about
but yeah, nice job, everyone.
We kinda did, but not seriously.
Yeah, now we've seen the first 10 seconds.
That was cool. Love prog.
Remember to talk about crossing the room in purple. Sure, I'll remember. Remember everything.
There was a second I was like, well, we're gonna not make it again. Then I saw his health. I was like, whoa. Doing great.
Oh shit! I was supposed to run that delve.
Which one will come with?
Fungal folly.
Surely we can do this in 4 minutes, right?
I think so. If we split up.
You can get the things if you set it to tier 1 too. Just zoom through it.
You want to do the matching game or the fishing?
I don't know if I've done this one, just because I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Then you do the fishing.
You got it.
I'm looking at the new raid mechanics, and literally the first boss, the tank buster, is run out of the raid with it.
Let's go. Let's go. I know you just loved that from this raid.
Alright, putting it on low tier.
Obliteration Arcano Cannon inflicts damage based on distance from the impact. Leaves behind potent residue.
Reese, if you wanted to hit the boss, you should.
There's a gun in my mouth, and I'm pressing the trigger, nothing is happening. Blizzard, please
Honestly,
fix.
I don't understand like the people that design the fights are like, what do tanks when they envision themselves? What do they envision themselves doing? Running away like bitches from the boss, or like getting smacked in the face by a giant monster? Oh, running away, obviously. Like where's the RPG players? Seriously.
I think in this case, it's like you're taking a massive missile, and you need to make sure that the massive missile does not hit your friends.
We'll go on that mushroom and talk to that guy up there, and then he'll make you do fish out of a little ball.
I guess that makes sense.
Taking a massive missile sounds like something our group would be good at.
I'm looking at the rest of them.
I had to fight someone first.
You know what was a ton of fun to tank? It's Mythic Aberrus.
I DPS'd half of that, and then my PC exploded.
Forgotten Experiments, Rashok, Echinotherian, they were all kind of fun. This tank.
That's where I picked up Prat Pali. I was so bad at it that I made my guild die.
Oh, we're fucking getting close with me playing it on this.
Oh, you're not dying nearly as much.
I don't think yeah. There was a couple oopsies at the beginning of the night, but you...
Yeah, I've almost
that
never
time I tried to tank Diurna on Paladin. Did you find the fishing guy?
Yeah, I already did it. We're at 4 or 5. Last one's by you, it looks like.
Yeah. Gotta help Hank or Henry or Bill, I think his name is. It is Bill.
Fist of the Void Lord damages and knocks players away from Dimensius with every melee attack. Nice.
You can just run the boss and let anything that pulls snap up there.
So we go from tanks being forced to run a mechanic out of the raid to the tank gets punched into fucking Narnia. That's really cool.
I mean, you're a warrior. You can heroic leap, and I'm a DK. I can advance. We got this.
I mean, it's not like that fat fucking boss is moving anywhere, so...
A lockbox.
Can I get a summon?
Knowing my luck, his fucking charge hitbox is going to be the size of the entire fucking raid, so I can't fucking charge him.
Open the cave. I could also use one of them their summons. I almost clicked on the leave this place thing.
I think we have to. The summon's actually grayed out.
Why are there some players that I just straight up can't whisper?
I don't know, but if you figure it out, let me know.
It's a faction thing.
Oh, we're
because-
stuck in combat as well.
It's a faction thing because Blizzard are fucking inept and haven't fixed this shit in like
If
2 years.
you are a member of a community with them and you right click their name in the community, and
Canceled
whisper,
our summons when we
sometimes it
send out.
works.
If we can get another one.
Or you got to be
Please.
being out friends.
We are trying.
I don't know why I canceled it. I think we're pretty good
It's-
guys.
It says you have a summon pending, Sassy, but we'll try again.
I'm on the way. Good news is it didn't give the thing.
Sometimes if you
Thank you.
reload, it'll show back up, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
I'll
No,
do it
this
again
is for
later.
Feast.
Did you get the the stats thing?
I did.
Oh, wait a minute. It was just in my bag. I need to use it. I changed my mind. It did give it to me.
Yeah, and then you've got to right click your belt and actually
right-click your belt.
equip it. You good, Salty?
Yeah, I was just giving my dog a treat 'cause she was staring daggers.
Feast is
Oh yeah, I know that life.
Are we code running also?
Yeah.
Oh, does anybody have another mana oil? I didn't grab one while I was running around.
I have
I have
one.
many. I can get a billion.
Thank you, thank you.
Says you already have a conjured flask. Oh no.
What are you gonna do?
Drink it.
Oh, I fucked up. Thought it was a potion cauldron, so I deleted my potions.
I only have 3 left. And
Yeah.
I feel like I missed a couple pulls.
Yeah, I have 3 as well. I'm game to use these first.
Destroy the ones you have.
Yeah, if you have any left.
All right.
Okay. Quickly, stream time.
Oh yeah. Oh, before I was just gonna. Oh, never mind. Those marks are all gone.
What happened?
I went into the delve and now I see all the marks gone. I just need to reload. I was gonna say the smiley face in that picture, or the purple marker that we have down. I moved that one further away from circle, as well as the star further away. We were already dropping star where the marker is. I just moved the marker to match it.
All right. Cool.
And purple, make sure that's kind of the gateways between circle and purple, and we're kind of putting purple on top of the gateway each time, so people can't really use it to get there. So I just moved it over. And also make sure it's off the wall, because last pull, it was right up against the wall, and people couldn't get behind it to block their ice.
Yeah, that was my fault. I haven't had to do one of those prisons just yet.
I've been meaning to move it for like 3 or 4 pulls, because I noticed they're always kind of stacked on each other and on top of the gate. So yeah, just make sure there's room between each cages so that people can walk through them to get behind them, rather than having to go all the way around the outside.
Around the outside.
All right, learning time.
All right. All right, intermission. We are starting in the bottom right of the room, somewhat near the cages. There is an imaginary middle line here. It's perpendicular to this big lightning thing. So I don't know if anyone noticed, but an additional mechanic during the intermission is that there is a large lightning thing that cuts the room in half. This is constantly rotating, and it rotates counterclockwise, so it'll be coming towards us here. What this means is we'll slowly have to rotate around, but obviously the boss is after his first charge, which we will show here. The boss will charge across this imaginary middle line that's perpendicular to the blue rotating thing. He will charge to the next quadrant. It's roughly around here, and then he will rotate clockwise. So everyone stand next to the fire, and then just follow him around, rotating this way. Second charge, he will go back. Go to the bottom right quadrant. Obviously, we're slightly rotated again. This time, he will go counterclockwise with his spin. Again, start near the fire, and then just follow his spin. The third charge, he'll go to the top. He again rotates the opposite direction. He'll rotate clockwise now. Start near the fire, rotate around. We should end with the lightning wall roughly perpendicular to where it started, so it's going to go left to right instead of top to bottom. The boss should be somewhere around here between the two hot mess soaks. We will get mines. Everyone, drop mines on top of this boss. D-Rax, you're going to pop the first one. Reese, you're going to do 2 through 4 with Divine Shield. You're going to have to be extremely careful because we do need to leave 2 alive. Make sure to keep those rooted. And then immediately out of this mechanic, we will get Frost Boots. So be standing near one of the hot messes, the fire. Probably this middle one. And then if you get this mechanic, just run out and hit the mines.
For reference, hit the mines with the frostbolt, not run into them.
Correct.
Yeah, put the mines in between you
have
and
to,
the
go
dagger.
around and behind them.
And give them plenty of room in case they desync. If you're standing right behind it, it may count you as standing on it. So get kind of far back.
After that are prisons. This time, instead of 3 prisons, there are now 4. These groups are completely wrong because we have a different comp today. But you will get assigned certain ones. There's theoretically almost no one outside jails during this phase. It's going to be the tanks, and then maybe a healer and a DPS. Everyone else is going to be assigned to a jail. Nuke the shit out of these ads. They need to die like super fucking quick. After that, we probably won't get here, but theoretically, if we have the right comp and I have all the jails set correctly, the hope is that the majority of the immune people are going to be in these 2 jails here on the left. It's going to be called, I think, left and far left, I think is what these ones are called. The soak will happen either on one of the people that are inside the jails or someone on the outside. If you are on inside one of the jails and you are not part of the immune group, that fucking sucks. You're probably going to die. We will do our best to try to leave as much space as possible. If you are, regardless if you're the person, like, let's say you get assigned here and you're in this jail, try to be as close to one of the walls as possible so that the other cage can also get overlapped and can soak with you. But this is going to be the hardest part of the
wall. There's like barely enough room on the opposite side of the cage for someone to live.
So it's smaller than the cage, is what you're saying? There's enough, or at least
just barely, yeah. At least on heroic, I don't know.
I think
unless it's bigger on mythic, yeah.
I think it's just try to pull that as close to the other cage as possible. Similarly, at the same time, Maurice, you're going to take the Golden Knuckles frontal. You should have human racial for this one, so you should just be able to stand there. And then you might need pocket heals. But after that, it's finger gun. Just point it towards the top of the room. Don't worry about ads. Don't worry about hitting them. Just focus boss here. It's going to be tank beam. We're going to again point it to the left. And then it's going to be the gun frontal. Point it to the right. It is at this point that the 2 ads that we've rooted over here and hit them with icicles, they are going to break out of the ice and they're going to fucking start sprinting towards us. How this works is, Reese, you are going to run behind them and then hit the back side of the mine because they desync. You will use a defensive. Do not use an immune because you don't have one. And then we will soak, and then D-Rax, when you have the opportunity, you will pop the second mine. It can be done with someone else that has an immune, but they probably use their immunity on this soak here, so. Next is more mines are spawning. This set is scary as fuck. We need to have them spawned as close together as possible, and then we will root them, and then we'll sprint the fuck away and not pop them. So have the boss relatively close to here, by the stairs, Everyone stacks together, spawn all the mines on top of each other. We'll stutter step as the mines are spawning because they spawn in waves, and then we'll root them and we will run. It is at this point we will get second set of boots, and we will go to the middle, stand next to fire. These boots are honestly just kill yourself. At this point,
okay.
do as much damage to the boss as possible. You are going to die. Do not worry about hitting mines. It's going to be basically impossible to do that. And we just need as much damage on the boss as possible. So we'll likely die. Sucks. Everyone that does not have frost boots, just go to the opposite side of the boss. And at that point, it's just kill it.
Now, if we see
Very cool.
Salty during that phase, are we allowed to hide behind them?
Sorry?
Nothing. It was not a real question.
Our question.
Yeah.
If the ice touch another player, does that other player get frozen?
They just fucking die.
They just fucking die.
They just
Yeah.
fucking die.
If they live,
you-
they
you
would
are-
turn into an ice block. But
Yeah,
I
if
don't
they
think
live,
they'll
but you are not living on Mythic.
Yeah, but I'm talking about instead of sacking 4 DPS, we have everybody stacked behind one tank, and we sack one tank that gets frozen 4 times.
They desync, and that will just leave the tank and 3 DPS dead.
Oh.
I think you'll just die, to be honest.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking lot.
It will like hit the tank, and then the other 3 will go on and just hit the DPS that was still behind the tank.
It looks like it does.
If we get to that point, D-Rack, you can be the hero and try.
You know, I appreciate
my hero, D-Rex.
appreciate that you want to cover for us, but you know, Ash wants me to fucking end my life, so.
He
I'm
wants
already
us to
hiding
fucking
behind you.
die.
Vigil.
Alright, bit mines.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the
Ascendance.
Jade Serpent.
Healing tide. Tranquility.
Damn. I almost never do that.
Flourish.
Pam.
Ian Soak. And swaps. Get to your spots.
Left.
Move to the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Three, 2.
Hit both ads.
Life Cocoon.
Meal and metal side.
Swaps.
Vigil.
This next ad.
Three,
Bait mines here.
1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Healing tide. Ascendance. Spirit link. Flourish. Revive AMZ.
Everyone soak.
Rally. Windrush.
Move to dirt if you don't have this soak.
What?
It's my bad.
If you are not one of the people staying behind, make sure you're moving that second frontal away. We don't have much
Yeah.
room to dodge over there without accidentally crossing the room. So we both kind of got out of position.
Skull was a silly goose.
Hey, did I put that cone in the right place?
What happened?
That's the first time I've gotten that mechanic.
Which one?
Oh, was that the gun one? That's supposed to go to the right.
Okay, so wait, what did I
No, I think you
not
did
do
yours
that?
right.
I should have done?
Now that I'm
Okay,
looking, I
I'm
think you did yours
like,
right.
Who was the frontal, the spray and pray?
I was like Morn.
Okay, yeah, the big orange frontal. It was like me and Sassy were really struggling, like just in this little tiny sliver over here, because it was like aimed on top of us. Well, not on top of us, but we were getting clipped really hard.
So it'll be big orange red fire thing in the middle. The boss will be like somewhat close to here-ish. The tank soak that Skull got was pointed to the left, which is great. And then everyone else will be on this side. And then the second frontal after that big line will get pointed over there. That Morn, I think that's the one you had.
Got it.
The tank soak, the big red line, will always go to the left. And then the beam that happens directly after that, spray and pray, will always go to the right. Correct.
Mage and druid buff.
Put down a repair as well. If anyone needs. Add the little yellow man buff.
10,
Hello, man, but
9, 8,
It's when your gear is broken and a little yellow man appears on your screen.
5,
Little
I
man, he's
want
in a
that.
boat.
buff, I see.
Windrush.
1.
Celestial Convoy.
I want that shit.
Vigil.
All you have to do is die like 9 times without repairing.
8.
3, 2, 1.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Tranquility.
Left. Good, right? Swap.
Flourish.
Get to your spots.
Left.
Alright, this boss is just picking on me now.
On the boss.
3,
Get ready to dip your
2,
feet.
1.
Hit both adds with this frontal.
2, 1.
Swap.
Three, 2, 1.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Spirit Link.
Oak.
AMZ. Revival.
Everyone
Rewind.
soak.
Rally. Vigil.
Left.
Flourish.
Right there.
Sorry.
Oh, did you take that beers and just die immediately?
Stop now.
I
Stop now. Stop now.
didn't think
Fuck.
of who was resing me and where they were.
All right, what did we do?
Yeah, but yes.
I just got
There's
distracted
a-
from all the talking.
There was the unpop mine that kind of, or unpop, unsoak soak.
The baits there were really, really poor for that second set.
Yeah, we didn't do baits at all. It didn't. We just didn't. Yeah.
Like the boss is where the stack of stags is. Like there was a mine there and a mine over there.
If anybody has not already, you can turn on that setting I showed like the first or second night to enable TTS for those baits. If that's not enough, you can go in and add a secondary sound like I posted in the channel. But you should get the text in the middle of your screen that says bait with a 5-second countdown when it's time to move in for that. And you have options for making it tell you out loud.
You have options for telling me out loud.
Thank you.
Also, if you soak this first big circle, do not soak the second one. I know that I'm saying everyone soak, but it is essentially everyone that did not soak the first one. That just takes too long to say. So be prepared. Like, if you were targeted by the mechanic and you are not an immune group, you are now for the rest of the fight considered part of the immune group. Do not soak the second one if you were in that first one. That's a very easy death to avoid.
I'm soaking. I'm soaking so hard right now.
They're really giving the immunity pass to anyone these days, huh?
I gave Coda my last weapon oil, and mine just ran out. As a joke to myself.
I'll
if
give you
anybody
one.
has one. Thank you.
Soaking like a Mormon after a party.
I'm good now.
10, 9,
Somebody jump on my bed.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Windrush.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Everyone, bait.
3.
Hide on the
Healing
boss
tide.
here.
1. Ascendance. Flourish. Tranquility. Windrush.
Soak. Left. Right.
Cross.
Your
Flourish.
spots.
Left.
On boss.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Be on metal side.
3, 2, 1.
But that's
Gotta hit the ads.
Ads.
You can just stay there.
Vigil.
Everyone bait. Hard on top of the boss here.
3, 2, 1.
Healing tower.
Invoke Yulon,
Remember to stay
the
somewhat
Jade Serpent.
close.
Flourish. Spirit link. Revival. Rewind. AMZ.
Then reset. That's it.
That was just an accidental pop.
Yeah.
No, I want to die. Ah.
Alright, when I accidentally pop.
Is it because once you pop, the fun don't stop?
It's true. When I pop my potato product, baked potato products, baked potato flavored product.
You are a baked potato.
Oh shit!
I wish.
He just owned you.
You
You
sound
can
like
open
you're
me
trying
up
to
and get
sell
my
me
sour
something.
cream.
Oh, sour cream. Butter that thing up. Get some chives. Shit.
Hit
I
me
actually
with
like
some
putting
bacon.
chili on my baked potato.
Oh yeah, and bacon too. Ooh.
Hey, Ian, you should get some more Burger King.
Oh, D-Rex. You had to remind us of the cheese. Fuck.
And raid is done in 24
Battle
minutes.
shot on your head as well, again.
I like a good cheese sauce instead of like cheddar cheese. You can do like a cheese like sauce, like a beer cheese.
That's
or
nacho
something.
cheese.
10, 9.
No, it is my cheese because it's on my
6,
my potato.
Windrush.
4,
You don't really buy
My
cheese. You only
jacketed
rent it.
potato.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Jacketed potato.
You're doing what to your potato?
It's jacketed.
Full metal jacketed.
2.
8 mines.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Ascendance. Tranquility.
Left. Right.
Be in the dirt.
Whoops.
Flourish.
Hit your spots.
Left.
Move in.
3, 2, 1.
Both ads.
2.
Okay, come on.
Life Cocoon.
Whoops.
Vigil. Flourish.
Everyone bait.
3, 2, 1.
Ascendance. Spirit link. Rewind. AMZ. Revival.
Non-immune soap.
Rally.
Left.
Pretty much perfect.
That was incredible.
Move to dirt if you're clear.
Right. Why are we rotating that one? Okay. Okay.
Carlson in 2.
Cross.
Three.
Healing tide.
2, 1. Right.
Thoughts.
Move that slightly off the boss.
Oh,
Mm,
sorry.
that's fine. I thought it was going to hit him.
Be towards the lava.
Three, 2, 1.
One to the
Flourish.
left. Try to hit ads. We need to phase here. Job. Or start near fire.
Vigil.
Follow the charge. Start near fire. Follow him around. Lust here.
Bloodlust.
Either way. I'll charge back.
Windrush.
New mines right out of this.
There's D-Rex first, and then me with 2, 3, and 4.
1.
Watch your feet.
That was a lot of external buffs.
It's all over your face.
Not
Good
bad.
call though.
Not bad.
We're starting to get into that phase a little bit more often.
That was the cleanest second set of mines we've done. That was fucking chill.
Dude, I legit got 4 mechanics in a row on that bowl at the start there.
When we bait
And you
well
did
and
them.
don't pop on accident, that second set is makes it so much easier.
We also figured out the healing or the health issue by health potting too. That helped, it seems.
Yeah. I think it will
Yeah,
be
I
better
definitely.
when we have
The
our
second I got
healers.
2 stacks, I was like, let me smack a thing.
Having only 2 main healers is not great.
Could be worse.
We're also we're missing DH buff. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot.
10, 9, 8,
We're playing handicap.
I am
we're-
missing
we're
that.
doing great.
5, 4,
I'm always playing handicapped. I've been diagnosed twice.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Eight mines.
3,
Flourish.
2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade
Healing
Serpent.
tide. Ascendance. Tranquility.
Supposed to be to the left.
Zephyr. Flourish.
Get to your spots.
Left.
What? That was a weird way for you to go.
This is probably why.
Yeah.
It sure feels like it.
Go on.
I think we still got this.
Yeah, Spears.
Vigil.
Oh wow, that gold is everywhere.
D-Rex got hit by it as well.
Which is weird because I was very far
That's-
behind.
That's the paladin piss puddle when it's out of control.
My clothing bag just broke.
He's
Yeah, that's-
pissing with God
That's
now.
that's an incontinent paladin.
Try reloading again.
Well, I guess at least he's got a nice stream. I don't know.
I like gold.
I think my favorite phrase I've ever heard about needing to pee really bad is about talking about how your back teeth are floating.
I just say I have to
That's
take
an old
Nintendo
man.
Wii
That's an old
Entertainment
man
System.
statement. My like grandfather used to say shit like my back teeth are floating or it's up to my eyeballs.
I still can't see any of the world
I'm
markers in
seeing
here.
yellow
It's
was
okay.
another one.
Yeah, me either, but we don't need them.
Yeah. We play by intuition, like the pinball wizard.
I play by sense of smell.
Mugsy wizard. Shout out to the Who.
Ever since I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
a young man, I played the silver ball.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Windrush.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Why is everybody running out of mana oil tonight? What's going on?
Well, I gave mine away.
Oil shortage.
It's because of the
Mines.
attacks on Iran.
Healing tide.
Invoke Yulon, the
Ascendance.
Jade Serpent.
Flourish. Tranquility.
Ooh.
Look. Left. Right.
Be in the dirt. Swapping in two.
Get your spots.
Left.
The fucking blinking around.
Three, two,
Oh, I moved too early. Shit.
Watch these frost boots. Some of these are like turbo far away.
three, two.
What about the ads?
Stay over. I don't think anybody's over there. Ooh, we got somebody.
No, I tried moving over early when you said you needed it, but
Fading mines.
Three, two, one.
Healing tide. Ascendance. Spirit link. AMZ. Flourish. Rewind. Revival.
Oak. Oh, to the skull. To the skull.
I can't see the skull.
Must be left, but don't move.
Be in dirt if you can.
Right.
Crossing in two.
3, 2,
Spots.
1.
Celestial Conduit.
Right.
Get to the fire.
Windrush.
Three, 2.
You're like super behind, but
Life Cocoon.
You have 4 people dead.
Yeah, we had 2 people dead for most of that entire fight.
Probably at a point like 1 or 2 deaths is probably it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we can push past there if there's more than a couple people down.
I also missed a little DPS time earlier for this
Yeah.
one.
I just didn't see it somehow. I don't know. Usually I'm really good at seeing it. All I know is that I've got the
Close
orange
to...
man debuff on my screen, and it's cursing me, so I need to fix that.
Keep the curse of the orange man.
Close to like 50% when we're going to Earthside there. Then like 46, 45% when those cages spawn. Seems to be about where it is to be on track.
Skull.
I was making pee-pee in the potty.
Oh yeah, right.
You have 10 minutes left of raid and you couldn't wait?
10.
Back teeth for
I was,
fun.
I was seeing yellow. All that gold shit on the
bad for
floor
your
before, that
kidneys.
was for me.
5. Windrush. 4.
I don't.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
Plus it's uncomfortable sitting on your balls when they're that full.
Yeah, so the P is stalled.
3, 2, 1.
8 mines.
Healing tide. Ascendance. Windrush. Tranquility. Flourish.
So. Went left. Right.
Cross.
Get your spots.
Left.
On boss.
3, 2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Beyond metal.
Hit both ads with this.
3, 2, 1.
Cross.
Vigil.
Hit on top of boss here.
3, 2, 1.
Invoke Yulon, the Jade Serpent.
Flourish. Ascendance.
Spirit
AMZ.
Link. Revival. Rewind.
Mass barrier.
One soak.
Rally.
Be on dirt if you can. Staying here.
What?
Three, two, one.
Celestial Conduit.
Right.
I can't see the markers, so hopefully this is good enough.
Be near the fire.
Vigil.
Okay. Done kill myself.
Hit by these.
Three,
Rental's so hard to see in the fucking jail.
Life Cocoon.
Flourish.
It's like the one thing they decided not to put an outline around.
Even with people dead, that's not too far of pushing.
Here.
Rev can rest.
Oh, Sulmadib?
Oh. My pack leader ability procced when I got rest. Now it's on cooldown for 70 seconds.
Damn.
Nice.
Which one?
Hunter
The
Momentum.
turtle?
The half turtle thing, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that thing is so ass. Wow, a 10% every fucking 2 minutes. So useful.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Windrush.
2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil. Flourish.
Three,
Mines.
2, 1.
Invoke
Healing
Yulon,
Tide.
the Jade
Ascendance.
Serpent.
Tranquility.
I don't know. I like that.
Revival.
Immune soak. Left.
Flourish.
Swaps.
Swapping.
Spots.
Left.
On boss.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Both
And
ads.
just stay
both
across
ads,
the
both
ads.
both ads.
Cross. Yeah, if you ever get that one, just stay across.
Yeah, that was my bad. I, like, blinked back over.
One
If
more?
anyone else ever has to back up because we are doing different mechanics, if you're walking, walk at 96. If you have a blink, you can wait till 98 to cross. For when you want to save the raid. After this next pool, we're getting on alts and re-clearing on Eric's lockout, right?
Yeah.
No sense in wasting a perfectly good lockout.
Ten, nine, 8.
I kind of think it would be cool to have like alt mythic.
5, 4.
We've done it a little
We
bit.
used to.
2, 1.
Celestial Conduit.
Vigil.
I mean, it would be cool if we weren't struggling to fill primary mythic.
I mean, the problem is also there's about half of this raid that plays one character.
2.
That's the bigger problem, is lack of alts.
I have a second character to play. It's Ash's favorite one.
I popped early because I'm a clown. Oh, and
I
then
also
somebody just
popped
popped
one.
Mulligan poll question mark?
Nah, we'll keep going.
Okay.
Good soak.
We got Resonant. You want them both up?
Thanks, soak.
Be on dirt when you can.
To the right.
Yeah, that was people baiting in front of the boss. It is like so hard to see.
Flourish.
Get to your spots.
Left.
Move to boss.
3, 2, 1.
Windrush.
Be on metal.
3,
Both
2,
adds with this.
1.
Vigil.
Three.
Mines.
2, 1.
Healing Tide. Ascendance. Spirit Flourish.
I don't have Divine Shield yet.
Roar.
I'll get it though. I'll get it. Never mind. Haha.
Rewind.
Everyone's soaked.
Rally.
Do we have an immunity for the last man?
Revival.
Be on dirt
didn't
if you
make it.
can. Oh.
Right to the right.
We have fewer than the recommended number of tanks.
All right.
Turning
Outline
Growl on.
Hearthstone.
I got literally 0 procs for the entire fight, so I just didn't have enough holy power to spend, which is really funny and cool.
I had bubble because I died and didn't do the immune soak, and I was going to cover you, and then I got targeted for the second soak.
I want to say that all of you did incredibly well tonight. This is a
Oh yes,
scuffed as
praise
fuck-
from Dad.
scuffed as fuck group we've put together. Just some unfortunate stuff.
Shout out to
next
the
week is
fill-ins.
also-
We had some of our best pulls.
Yeah, with 2 people that have never seen this before.
Yeah.
have-
Okay, but
multiple
what I'm
different
hearing
challenges.
is that you want to say that, so you're not actually saying that. You hate us.
Damn.
But yeah, great job. The other thing I want to say is, I think this is the best third hour we've ever had as a guild in my tenure as an officer. Normally during the third hour of raid, we fucking suck. But
I think
tonight
you
we
think
did
that
great.
because you're in such a bad mood from the second hour. Second
Yeah,
hours
I
are
think
never
so.
good.
Yeah, second hour is the bad hour.
It's always a like a bell curve, but like a big dip in the middle.
I'm very used to the last poll effect. It's very real.
But yeah, nice job, everyone. That was very incredible progress.
Also, this
back
boss
to
is
you.
actually fun to prog on, opposite
It
to other
it is
bosses.
pretty fun. Yeah, I agree.
There are
When-
some
when-
very annoying things about it, but yeah, overall it's not terrible.
I honestly like the frost spears in this fight better than in heroic. They make
No,
more
no,
sense.
this entire fight is more cohesive than in heroic.
Yeah.
I think you can handle them the same in heroic, but like nobody does.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really.
I think
much
we
of a
need to do
reason
all
to.
Mythic Knight just so I can force my AUG on Ash.
Remember to get out of raid before leaving so you don't fuck up everybody's lockout.
Please don't create another Eric, please.
I think Eric's a nice person. I would like more.
I
of
would
him.
clone Eric.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no,
I-
rogue buff, no demon hunter buff. Like, 2 fill-ins that both of you did.
Pretty much that
great.
boss was dead.
I'm pretty sure it
I
was
think-
because I was spam entering the raid, actually.
I think
I
next
tried to
week.
get Onk to heal on his rogue so that he could give us the buff. But he said my rogue doesn't have a healing spec.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not aware of it.
You have a rogue?
I do. It's Bonk.
Oh, that's right.
Are you? What spec is he?
Outlaw because I want a grappling hook.
Then pass that fucking crimson vial around, you greedy bitch.
Yeah, just
all rogue
spec into
specs
the
have prison
PvP
vial?
talent.
Why'd you-
They all do that? Fuck. I'm so used to Outlaw being the only one with that shit, and the others just have like recuperate.
Do you play mace spec so you can get the stuns? I know that doesn't exist anymore, but do you do it anyway?
I forgot about Bonk.
How dare you?
I can tell that you do play mace spec for the stuns.
To be fair, Bonk sounds like a character that Sassy would make as a joke on your name.
It's true.
No, that's not thick enough.
Bonk Xenius?
Which is why I made
Bonk is even in the guild.
No, he's got a character named Thonk because it's thick onk. It's a Koltiran shaman
I have
in the
seen
exact
Thonk.
same transmog as Onk.
He is very thick. He is very thick.
I tried
If you-
to convince Onk
if you
to
ever
make
get the-
Bonk, and he said I already have one.
Yeah, if you ever get them next to each other, they're wearing the exact same transmog.
No, I said it's not a Tauren is the problem.
Sassy,
Yeah, I guess.
Sassy went and it goes in and specs him to see what his transmog looks like and copies it.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
I
That's
haven't played
very
that
funny.
character in a while. We haven't needed a healer.
You
Yeah, there's
abandoned
usually
Ballsy
plenty of healers
Wigs.
in Beer Run. We've been spoiled with healers lately.
By beer run, do you
Not
mean
gonna
Path of
complain.
Exile night?
Beer Run slash. I mean,
Maybe
honestly,
not
all
that
the
stuff you believe. Oh, I guess I'm gonna go
Friday
run Fungal
nights had-
Folly again. So, oh no,
Friday
wait,
nights had
I got the
a
thing. I
glut
forgot.
of healers too. Been very nice.
Well, I'm done.
Good night.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
good
feel
night,
like I need
folks.
to
Thank
go
you
back
so
to
much
the
for having
lightning
me.
proc.
Thanks
I
for
can
coming,
see the
Onk.
lightning proc on my damage breakdown.
Yeah, I swapped to I tried charge bolts for a little while just to see what it felt like. I wasn't doing much different. It was about the same.
I don't think the overall damage is going to be different much at all.
Yeah.
Depending on, because the only time it really
Problem
matters is
it
when you're
gets
like
worse.
the boss is on
It gets
top of one
worse
of the
when it
immune
counts.
ads.
Yeah. And that's so rare.
Well, it
I
also
feel like
is
it's
the mines too.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not super
Every once in
I'm
a while,
not doing
I
damage
love when I
when
want
mines
to.
are out from running around soaking mines.
I love when I accidentally target something during the mine thing, and I'm just pumping fucking fireballs into a fucking mine, and I realize, oh shit, I'm on fucking tap targeted on accident, or fucking moused over something with one of my mouse over. Cause like my mouse is floating around, right, and I'm hitting things that might have a mouse over macro on them, but I may not be using the mouse over macro at that moment.
Let's see
But
how
it's
much
just
damage you
hovering
do with it.
over something and fucking mouse over it on accident. Now I'm casting on it. Like, what the fuck?
Log channel? Is that where we put logs? That